Hey guys, we're against this guy. Ooh, microphone up. Probably good, okay. Katz and Steven are playing Burning Vengeance in a premiere event. I feel like this guy plays like rock or something. I don't know. Let's see what happens. Cats are in the way of the keyboard right now. Not that the keyboard is super important. Excuse me, cats. Yeah, we're just gonna be clicking instead of F2ing, I think. Some sort of mirror thing going on, maybe? I don't know. Let's hold the drown yard. I don't think it's that big a deal either way, though. Basic forest and clifftop retreat. Getting greedy. I don't know how these crazy high-end decks beat all the aggro stuff, but I guess there isn't much aggro stuff, so maybe that's how. Garrick? Alright, that's... yeah, entirely irrelevant, isn't it? See if he can follow that up with anything, but as is, it's just gonna die pretty quick. Wow. Dissipate is better if he's main decking Witchbane Orb, which he probably is. I don't really need double Burning Vengeance to win from here. Yeah, whatever, let's just Dissipate. I think. Ugh. Double Burning Vengeance is pretty sick, though. I'm gonna take Burning Vengeance, because he's probably main decking Naturalized, too. Tapped wrong. Should probably have left up Geist Flame. There's not much reason not to, so. But I didn't. I didn't lower the resolution on my monitor, so I'm looking at like this tiny spot on my 2560 by whatever. 1600. Oh. Woe is me. Also, I'm all hooded up, as you can see. So I'm just gonna make a land drop and blow some stuff up pretty soon. You know, I don't really know what he's going to cast that I really care about next turn. The only thing is Witchbane Orb, but I'm totally fine against Witchbane Orb, I think. I'm just gonna draw into my Naturalized slowly, so I'm just gonna kill his stuff now. Well, his Garrick at least. I could also have just gone to the face for 8. That's another reasonable option. God, I get to draw a card too. It's not fair. See what he wants to do with me tapped out. naturalize, Snapcaster Mage, naturalize would be pretty good here. Nothing. Alright. Turn away from flashing back that Forbidden Alchemy. It's fine. I think ideally for him, he would want to, like, cast spells and things at the moment. It's my hunch. I'm going to be keeping Dissipate up for sorcery speed at least for the rest of the game, I think. Garrick, not so good here, it turns out. I'm getting into the habit of F2ing instead of clicking, and I don't actually like it, because sometimes when you F2 it just sort of gets out of control. I like my right hand to be in control a lot more. Maybe it's because I'm left-handed. It doesn't make any sense at all, does it? What is this? Are we demon firing? That does not seem likely to work. Devil's play, whatever, same thing. You're just dead? I think he's just dead. If only I could have discarded one of those Geist Flames. It's like 10. Each of these is 5, but it also costs 5. 5 damage, I mean. That costs 5 manas. Still take me another 2 turns to kill him, but he's pretty dead. Tell you guys that I have Skyrim. I don't remember if I did or not, but basically I'm unsure whether I actually want to win or lose matches in this tournament, because this is the day after Skyrim came out, and it would be fun to play it a lot. So, I have 1 Geist on the board. That's probably bad. Well, let's see. Like, the reason is it's just sort of a good win condition if I can keep all of his stuff off the board, and I'm going for the 0 naturalized targets plan, which I think I'm going to be. I'm going to leave in Rolling Tumbler. It's just a very powerful effect against all the Garrick tokens. It feels so dumb leaving in all these naturalizes if I'm not caring very much about Witchbane Orb at all, which is the case after this board plan. Maybe just 2 naturalizes and 3 brimstone volleys. I could even play a blasphemous act. I don't hate it. I assume he brings in Geist himself. Nah, blasphemous act doesn't actually do very well against Geist. Yeah, that seems alright. it's sort of a concession to board out all that stuff, all those Burning Vengeances. Because when you do get Burning Vengeance in play and it goes unanswered, it's an amazingly powerful card, obviously. The reason you're boarding like this is simply that you don't expect that to happen that often. So, not the most blisteringly fast draw or anything. Gonna Geist me? Okay. Looks like he is. So I guess I can choose between like playing around Devil's Play and playing around Dissipate here. Well, he doesn't actually have double blues, so I'm gonna play around Devil's Play. Just go Hinterland Harbor, I think. So I don't need that mana this turn. Now he has Dissipate. Gosh damn it. Yeah. As like an amazing card that you're bending over backwards to get going against Burning Vengeance, Geist of St. Traft sure dies a lot of the time to nothing. So he has a Witchbane Orb. It's pretty irrelevant, obviously. Like, I have the Naturalize for it if I need it, but I don't even need it, unless he has Garrick here, which he does. Okay, so I'll Naturalize and Brimstone Volley, I guess. If I need to. I'm going to cast Forbidden Alchemy here, though. Counter with my own Garrick. Two of them. Doing it at sorcery speed seems correct, for sure. So he's playing a deck that's sort of similar to mine, but it's really missing a lot of the card draw, and playing cards which I think are terrible. Like Witchbane Orb. I guess I use a Garrick. It's awkward that all these Garricks are sorcery speed, because I have Dissipate and Lost in the Mist in hand. But casting Lost in the Mist on a Think Twice and returning the Wolf doesn't really seem better than this. Brimstone Volley me? I don't know what's happening here exactly. Okay, I guess that will kill Garrick. He didn't cast his thing twice though. Oh, he didn't have double blue. Right. Right-o. So I'd love to draw Basic Island. It's not quite as good, is it? I think twice in response. Is that what's going on? Or casting Lost in the Mist. I don't know what's going on. What are you doing, man? Think twice. Now Lost in the Mist. Yep, okay. I'm actually not that upset that he returned Snapcaster to his hand there. It was a real threat. Well, this is good. Oh, Mana Base, you have betrayed me. I can probably just scoop now. Yeah, I think I'm completely dead. Well, let's make him play it out or something, I don't know. I'll Drown Yard him a couple of times. I want to see if he has Naturalize. Basically just see as much of his deck as I possibly can. As a Devil's Play. It's a good card to have milled. Mill him now so he can't kill me in response to the activation. 2 copies of Devil's Play, wow. That's very optimistic. So his deck is like extremely sorcery speed and I feel unimpressive against mine. But the problem with that game, I think, was that I tried to play the sorcery speed game against him. I haven't seen much reason not to have Burning Vengeance. I don't think I need Runic Repetition or... well, Memory's Journey is so good. I don't think I need Runic Repetition, though. I might just drop the Geist. It's so gimmicky. It's always gonna at least kill a Garrick, though, against him. Or just trade with one of his Geists. Just don't really know what I want to drop. Guess I worked it out, huh? didn't see any instant speed burn, did I? So he has like no way to protect a Geist from Snapcaster Mage. Seems subpar. See how many naturalizes you have in your hand. Uno. Or are we think twicing? Oh, great. What an excellent boarding decision by me. I'm not discarding well off these draw spells, these Desperate Ravings. Dropped a Burning Vengeance on a land. He's gonna drop Garrick. Ha! Alright. Well, I actually don't have green mana at the moment. Funnily enough. Witchbane Orb is really bad if you don't have like a Garrick or something to put behind it. He may go for Lost in the Mist here. No. Ooh, come on, land drops. Okay. I feel like you can sort of... This hand is a very, very good illustration, basically, of how important it is to be hitting land drops with this deck, because, like, look at my hand. Lost in the Mist with Snapcaster Mage, 2 Snapcaster Mages, a Devil's Play, a Garrick. God. Basically, you want to be hitting land drops, yeah. I need 1 more land drop so I can Garrick and have Dissipate up next turn. Oh, I don't have Dissipate in my hand though. I have many blue spells, but that is not one of them. Take it all back then. A little confused. What is he doing? Playing a Garrick. Geist. Okay, that resolves. Didn't really want to lose that Snapcaster, did I? I don't know why he's playing the land and then flashing back Think Twice. Do I do stuff like that? I probably do. It's like fairly obvious that it's wrong, right? With the trigger on the stack. Like, it's not terrible what he just did, but It's not inspiring either. Just traded a Geist and a Witchbane Orb for a Snapcaster Mage. And he got him 4 damage. To be fair. Okay, do I want to Garrick? I can also just have Dissipate, Lost in the Mist, and Snapcaster Mage in hand. But I don't have any draw spells to cast, so the situation's not going to improve for me. Given that, I think I just go for Garrick. He's 1 mana short of being able to Devil's Play with Lost in the Mist up, and I haven't seen Dissipate out of him. And you assume that if he was holding it, he would have just cast it on the Garrick as I cast it, so I feel pretty good. He has to have like 2 copies of Devil's Play or something here for Garrick not to survive another turn, I think. Geist is a card. Is it a card that I care about very much? I think I care about it enough to Dissipate it, yeah. Because one thing that Geist does do pretty well is it trades with Garrick. And he's gonna Devil's Play it. Yeah, okay. Draw spells and land drops. Not a very good place to be. But at least the stuff he's doing isn't that inspiring. That was a really, really bad turn for me. Is he gonna flashback Forbidden Alchemy? I think probably I just use my Brimstone Volley right now. Or do I just not care at all? That's the other possibility. I shouldn't have let him bad, basically. Snapcaster Mage is a good card. He has too much mana. I think I'm losing here. Missed too many land drops. He does have Dissipate. And he didn't keep one, so that can only mean good things for my chances. Like, the reason my deck is better than his is that I have more card draw, so I'm going to get deeper into my deck and make land drops more consistently and play better at instant speed. But this game, none of those things have happened. Wow, I hope that you kept that over Dissipate. That is not the most intimidating thing that could have happened. If he lost in the mists here, so be it. No lost in the mist, huh? Drown yard now, I can start to get some gas going. He's at 14. We have 2 copies of Naturalize and a Devil's Play. And a Lost in the Mist. Garrick, perhaps? I think I like Snapcaster Dissipate here. It loses me 1 Naturalize, but puts more power on the board. To be careful to tap correctly, because you're gonna dissipate, then I'm gonna dissipate. He's gonna Lost in the Mist. Greedy, greedy man. Is he actually dead? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. That was sort of why I think my deck's better than his in a nutshell. Let's see. I could Naturalize and just Devil's Play him in the face here. I don't think it's any good. I will Naturalize though, while he's tapped out. Maybe now he'll like prioritize getting another Witchbane Orb of Forbidden Alchemies and stuff like that, and he really, like, in these matchups you just can't afford to be playing a 4 mana sorcery speed spell that doesn't do anything for you ever. Okay, it can do something for you in a blue moon somehow, but like the upside of Witchbane Orb is if you have Garrick in play, it's pretty good at defending Garrick. And otherwise the match just continues to be a grind fest. So, and like, it's not a grind fest that ends with somebody, whatever. I feel like I've ranted enough about how Witchbane Orb is bad. We're gonna flashback Devil's Play on one of the creatures. On the wolf. Okay, I'm sort of surprised that we didn't do the mage since it was 1 less mana. I guess maybe he has Lost in the Mist in hand. Wait. No, that wouldn't make what he just did make any sense, would it? I'm 1 mana short of being able to kill him with Dissipate up. Next turn, I guess. I suppose. So, when somebody plays a 4th copy of Sulphur Falls, this is a tiny thing, but something to consider. He probably has a couple of lands in hand. The reason is that people are going to prioritize casting Sulphur Falls over other stuff. No. The Mist is so hard to cast correctly. The reason is that when you have like Mountain and Sulphur Falls in hand, you're going to play the Sulphur Falls. When you have just Sulphur Falls in hand, you'll play the Sulphur Falls. When you have just Mountain in hand, you'll play just the Mountain, of course. And so there are... Every time you have 2 lands in hand, and one's Sulphur Falls and one's Mountain, you're going to see your opponent playing the... whatever. I'm going to focus on winning. You're going to see him playing the Sulphur Falls, and that means that there are more situations... When there's only one Sulphur Falls in the deck, and there are like multiple Mountains, presumably, it's more likely that, yeah, I win the game, right? Seems quite likely that I win the game here. Countering that would be like the biggest mistake imaginable, so I didn't. And now I'm gonna win. The reason it's a big mistake, obviously, is that he has 3 mana up, so if he has Dissipate in hand, he would then be able to Dissipate Devil's Play. But he did not have Dissipate in hand, and now he does not have any life total. Alright. So he won it. I feel like it's a quite good matchup for me, just because he's too sorcery heavy, sort of. Not having Desperate Ravings is a huge problem for him as well. Geist just isn't all that frightening unless you have instant speed burn to get rid of Snapcaster, because Snapcaster is such a big deal in this matchup. If you do have instant speed burn to get rid of Snapcaster, Geist can be quite frightening though. And yeah, that's cool. I wasn't actually the last match to finish, so... Oh, I'll get to stretch a bit, and then I'll see you guys for round 2.